Maximizing reflexes for tactical advantage.
To every member or supporter of the occupant uprising, this is Commander Cook.
We're back where we were at the start.
The downfall of Krone Magistrate is at hand. The tide has turned, but we must have your help. We need every available man to join.
So basically, the first time we traveled back in time,
Krone now, huh?
we didn't travel back far enough.
Battalion and all other prisoners of war have been saved. Our family members are safe. The scheduled execution of unregistered citizens has been stopped.
This is the same alley we were in before. The guy was hiding, I think so, the guy was hiding behind a dumpster and he was like, quiet.
Have no artillery, no air reinforcements, and their remaining weapon supplies are inadequate.
Copy that. Krone's still in the district, but he's moving fast. And if we're gonna stop that sentinel, you've got to get to higher ground.
Personnel have infiltrated the
No, it's
Magistrate
not
Central
quite the same alley.
Network, and
It's
we
close,
now know
though.
the location of Krone's command center. It is concealed within a huge sentinel, and Krone himself is using this massive machine to retreat, but he must pass through Alpha District. If we can bring down this mechanical beast, the Magistrate and Krone himself will be brought down forever.
And it's a looping message. Yeah, I lost all my weapons.
Death would be the end of this war.
Did I?
For each and every one of us, but to ensure this dream becomes a reality, we must have
I lost my big number 2 weapon. I have a shotgun now.
Please,
That sucks.
join us.
But that's okay, we'll be able to get them back in a little bit. Ammo full.
To every member or supporter of the occupant uprising, this is Commander Cook.
Oh shit! I hate it. Oh shit! Come on!
Downfall of Krone is at hand.
I feel
Tide has
really
turned,
uncomfortable
but we must
whenever I
have
shoot guys
your
below the
help.
belt.
We need every available man to join in this fight.
Heads up, squad.
Battalion and all other prisoners of war.
I don't know if it matters that much. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Fuck you, pal.
Our family
I don't know if it matters
members are
that much, they're
safe.
getting
The
blown up
scheduled
anyway.
execution of unregistered citizens has been stopped.
Okay.
Magistrate's munitions plant. These men have no artillery, no air reinforcements, and their remaining weapon supplies are inadequate.
Hellfire, huh? Piss off.
Occupant personnel have infiltrated the Magistrate's Central Intelligence Network, and we now know the
that
location
out.
of Krone's command center. It is concealed within a huge sentinel, and Krone
Yeah,
himself
nothing
is
here.
using this massive machine to retreat, but he must pass through Alpha District. If we can bring down this mechanical beast,
Whoa!
Krone himself
Jeez.
will be brought down
Sorry if that
forever.
busted your ears. That's annoying.
Krone's death.
If I'd had a
is
face
the
cam
end
on
of
me,
this
you would have seen me
war.
jump
Freedom
about 3
for
inches
each
out of my
and
chair.
every one of us, but to ensure this dream becomes a reality, we must have your help.
Okay. This is the final boss. Right here.
Join us.
I'm trying to think. We're gonna have a multiple teleporting guys spawn, and then
To every
we're gonna have to
member or
fight the
supporter of
boss.
the
So I'm trying to think about. I got
uprising,
3
this
grenades. I
is
think I should be able to
Commander
handle the teleporting guys. They don't
Sector
spawn.
8 located. Acquire origin drive or return time jump.
The tide
Now
has
we get to
turned.
fight that
We
thing.
have your help. Every available man in this fight.
Okay. Quick save here.
The men of Delta Battalion and all other prisoners of war have been saved. Our family members are
Where are
safe.
you?
The scheduled
Somebody's
execution of
jumping in.
unregistered Stop.
Yeah, he got me. See, I didn't even know where he was.
The men of Delta Battalion and all other prisoners of war have been saved. Our family members are safe. The scheduled execution of unregistered citizens has been stopped.
Where is he?
Magistrate's munitions plant has been decimated. No artillery. No
Okay.
air reinforcements.
Got it.
The remaining weapons supplies
Now we have
are
to take that
inadequate.
out. Quick save. Whoa! Not quite done. There were 4.
Occupant personnel have infiltrated the Magistrate's
Seriously?
Central Intelligence Network, and we now know the location of Krone's command center.
I thought there were only 3. Alright.
It is concealed within a huge center.
Now he can see
Krone
me.
himself is using this massive machine to retreat, but he must pass through Alpha District.
And we need to do this.
Magistrate and Krone himself will be brought down forever.
And now I need to go collect ammo. And these things consistently respawn, so we don't need to worry about ammo.
Krone's death would be the end.
Come
of
on,
this
come
war.
on.
Freedom for each
Recharge.
and every one of us. To ensure this dream becomes a reality, we must have freedom.
Okay, now we need to move. That's
Please,
one of them.
Join us.
Warning. Evasive action required.
Watch out, he's got heavy artillery!
Heavy artillery. Need to move to this side.
Stay on the move! Go, go, go!
I think we cleared
To the
it.
mysterious ally of the occupant uprising.
Ah,
While I do not know who you are, Doctor, I know what you are. But it is of minor importance now. Your last breath will be taken within this reality. My reality. Anything.
yeah, now it turned on us. So, he actually addressed us. I find it most interesting that he didn't know who we are. He knows what we are. I find that very interesting. Because technically, the Doctor was working with Krone on this time travel thing, but apparently... Oh shit. Apparently that wasn't enough?
To every member or
He really
supporter
didn't know
of the
who he was.
Occupant Uprising, this
So
is
what
the
exactly
code.
is he?
Evasive action required.
Okay, not coming at me, not coming at me yet. Here comes the volley towards me. So we need to move fast. Oh shit. They're targeting. Very good.
The tide has turned.
That it?
We must have your
That
help.
wasn't that bad.
Every
At least nobody
available
spawns down here.
to join in this fight.
Ammo's full.
The men from Delta Battalion and all other prisoners of war have been saved. Our execution of unregistered citizens has been stopped.
And it's spotted.
Magistrates.
So why wouldn't he know who he is unless they're both...
No artillery.
Unless this is a
no
game they've
air
played
reinforcements.
before and they've traveled
Remaining
across
weapons
multiple
supplies
timelines and then, you know, the whole thing is just some, I don't know, some loop, some joke.
Warning. Evasive action required.
They've done this before, clearly.
Central Intelligence Network, and we now know
Shit, I gotta move up. I'm almost out of time stamina. I think I made it.
it is concealed within a huge sentinel, and Krone himself is using this massive machine to retreat, but he must pass through
And
Alpha
that's it.
District. If we can bring down this mechanical beast, the Magistrate and Krone himself will be brought down forever.
We're coming up to the end. Yeah. I have to go through here. Yep. Okay. Yes. Now we have to take that out. Whoa! This is where we were at the very start of the game, I believe. I mean, not right here in this setting, but, you know. This walker thingy was coming through here. And there was a catastrophic event was happening. And the suit initiated an auto-teleport. It's a way of escape. Okay, I'm out. Yeah, I'm out on that. Oh no, I'm not. I got more. Gotcha.
Structural stability compromised. Hull failure detected. Objective accomplished.
We need to talk. I think Krone knows I'm helping you. I don't know what to do. He's scaring me.
We are a go. I say again, we are a go. If Krone attempts to make a jump, eliminate him.
Soldier, whoever you are, thanks.
Paradox imminent. Initiating jump sequence.
And that is TimeShift. Pretty fun to play. I know I had a good time making this. The ending does tend to confuse people a little bit, and I know that I was certainly confused, so it was only after doing some research and investigating a number of different time travel theories that I actually arrived on a conclusion of what I think happened here at the ending. So one popular theory is that stopping the bomb created a time loop paradox. You'll see this on a lot of different forums if you look for theories about time shift on the internet. A lot of that seems to hinge on the fact that with stopping the bomb, the protagonist has no reason to travel back in time to go after Krone, except, as we saw in the cutscene right there at the end, the protagonist's mission was to stop Krone, not to defuse the bomb, so I don't think that really works. Another theory you'll come across is that killing Krone after he had already altered reality, i.e. by becoming a dictator back in previous time, changed nothing. The past had still been changed. Krone had still made himself a dictator at some point, which means that the future the protagonist came from didn't exist, which is a paradox. I forget the name of that one. Or simply the act of killing Krone made the future the protagonist had traveled from impossible, which was a paradox. I don't actually like any of those endings. They don't take into account everything the game tells us. Now, unless the developers actually made a statement about what was happening, obviously we'll never exactly know what was going on. But the TimeShift does establish the multiverse, i.e. multiple time streams. And we saw that in a cutscene, actually, where one of the scientists was talking to the protagonist about, he was simulating what happens if you change something in one time stream. And right at the beginning of the game, when we're chasing after Krone, it says, we're in an alternate time stream, so the multiverse is real. But paradoxes do not exist in the multiverse, not in its usual definition. Because the belief in time paradox is based on the presumption of time's linearity, and in a multiverse, basically, if something happens that changes, that's just considered another branch and a new part of the multiverse, a whole nother tangent, as it were. So the real question is, why at the end of the game did the suit initiate a jump because of a paradox? Because if, as I do, we accept that this is a multiverse, then we're not really dealing with paradoxes. They're not really a threat here. So I think there's a much bigger story, and again, TimeShift was very fun to play, but they could certainly have been a little more explicit with the telling of their story, even with the complications that tend to come with telling a time travel story. But let's just look back at a few things that happened. Krone has jumped before. We saw that in a cutscene. From the way he was talking, it's like he's already made a jump. So Krone has already jumped to this timeline. Krone wanted to reverse the improvements made to the beta suit, so he was already meddling in stuff that maybe he wasn't supposed to. And the woman who agrees to help the protagonist in the cutscene, she and the protagonist are already colleagues, so the help offered is not really professional, i.e. openly related to the time travel project, and they're already sleeping together, so it's not personal help. So what exactly does the protagonist need her help for? And she's suspicious that the protagonist is not telling her everything, so she thinks she is helping with something kind of underhanded or nefarious. Then in another cutscene in the game, we hear that Krone is further along than expected, but we never learn what he's further along on. Then we hear that she thinks Krone is starting to suspect, which means Krone is onto her and perhaps onto the protagonist. The protagonist's mission is to terminate Krone if he attempts a jump, which is the cutscene we see right at the end of the game. Then we have that little bit of dialogue that happens in the boss battle, that Krone does not know who the protagonist is, only what he is. But Krone was a colleague of the protagonist in the original timeline, so Krone should know exactly who and what the protagonist is. That he doesn't indicates that Krone is not the only one who's playing a really dangerous game here. I think the paradox at the end was a phantom paradox, a fake one, and the result of Krone tinkering with the beta suit, perhaps some sort of trap, perhaps, that he set for the protagonist, knowing that the protagonist was going to be, might try to travel back and fix things in the original timeline. Clearly our protagonist is a secret agent of some sort, not just a scientist, but we're 11 years on from the release of TimeShift, and even though there are hints being dropped in the credits that the developers are not done yet, I don't think we'll ever know, unfortunately. If you have any other ideas, or speculations, or theories about what exactly happened in TimeShift, I'd love to hear them, so drop them in the comments below. But that's TimeShift. Hope you enjoyed the playthrough. Thanks for watching.